Hello everyone. Chapter 2, Fractions and Decimals. In this video, you will learn to multiply and divide decimals. Multiplication of decimals. These are the steps to remember. Multiply the numbers in a usual way. Step 2. Add the decimal places in each of the numbers being multiplied. The solution should have total number of decimal places which you counted in step 2. Now let's multiply a few decimal numbers. First one, 43 into 0.2. Multiply them in a usual way, that is 43 into 2, 86. Now, count the number of decimal places. Here we got 1 decimal place. So the answer also should have 1 decimal place. So the final answer is 8.6. Question 2. 2.7 into 1.3. Multiply them. We are getting the answer 351, but we are going to count the number of decimal places. 2.7 we got 1 decimal place here, and here 1.3 also 1 decimal place. So total number of decimal places 2. So the answer also should have 2 decimal places. So 2.7 into 1.3 is equal to 3.51. Question 3. Find 101.01 into 0.01. Multiply them. When we multiply by 1, we are getting the same digits. And when we multiply by 0, it's going to be 0 only. So, the same digits are going to be the answer. Now, we are going to count the total number of decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, the answer should have 4 decimal places. So, the answer is 1.0101. Multiplication of decimal numbers by 10, 100 and 1000. When a decimal number is multiplied by 10, 100 and 1000, the digits in the product are same, but the decimal point is shifted to the right by as many places as there are zeros after 1. That means in 10 there is only 1 0. So the decimal place will shift 1 place right side. In 100 there are 2 zeros. So the decimal place will shift 2 places right side. And in 1000 there are 3 zeros, and decimal place will move 3 places right side. Let's see some examples. 3.62 into 10. In 10 there is only 1 0. So the decimal place is going to shift 1 place right side. That means after 6. The digits are going to be same, and the decimal place is going to shift 1 place right side. So the answer is 36.2. Second, 7.5 into 10. Only 1 0 in 10. So the decimal place will shift 1 place right side. So the answer is 75. Next, 16.897 into 100. 2 zeros in 100. So the decimal place will shift 2 places right. So the answer is 1689.7. 0.9 into 1000. In 1000 there are 3 zeros. That means decimal place should shift 3 places right side. But in 0.9 there is only 1 decimal place. Since there are not enough digits to the right, we are going to insert zeros there. So the answer is 900. Division of decimals. Divide 48.5 by 5. We are dividing a decimal number by a whole number. Here 48.5 is the number to be divided, that is called dividend. And 5 is the number which divides 48.5. So 5 is the divisor. Now let's divide. 48.5 by 5. In 48, 5 goes 9 times. 9 5s are 45. Subtract 45, the remainder is 3. Now, there is a decimal point. Put the decimal point there. Then bring 5 down. In 35, 5 goes 7 times. 7 5s are 35. Remainder 0. So the answer is 9.7. And the answer or the result is called the quotient. Next, divide 30.94 by 0.7. We are dividing a decimal number by another decimal number. Here, the dividend is 30.94 and divisor is 0.7. The divisor should not be a decimal number. We should make it as a whole number. Here point after one place. So to make it as a whole number, multiply the denominator by 10. When you multiply the denominator by 10, numerator also should get multiplied by 10. So the number becomes 309.4 by 7. Now we can divide. In 30, 7 comes 4 times. 28. The remainder is 2. Bring the next number down. 29. In 29, 7 goes 4 times. 28. Remainder is 1. Next is a decimal point. Give the decimal point in the quotient. Then bring 4 down. In 14, 7 goes 2 times. The remainder is 0. So the quotient is 44.2. Next, divide 65 by 0.4. We are dividing a whole number by a decimal number. So the dividend is 65 and divisor is 0.4. But the divisor should be a whole number. So point after one place, so we are going to multiply by 10. And numerator also should get multiplied by 10. So the number we can rewrite as 650 by 4. Now divide. In 6, 4 goes 1 time. The remainder is 2. Bring the next number down. 25. In 25, 4 goes 6 times. 24. Remainder 1. Bring the next digit down, that is 10. In 10, 4 comes 2 times, that is 8. Remainder 2. Now, to divide completely, we can give a decimal point here. Then give a 0 here. So in 20, 4 goes 5 times 20. Remainder 0. So the answer is 162.5. Division of decimal numbers by 10, 100 and 1000. When we divide a decimal number by 10, we shift the decimal point one place to the left. Example, 48.19 divided by 10. So, we are shifting the decimal point one place towards left side. So, the answer is 4.819. When we divide a decimal number by 100, we shift the decimal point 2 places to the left. 48.19 divided by 100. We are going to shift the decimal point 2 places towards the left side. So the answer is 0.4819, that we can write as 0.4819. Next, when we divide a decimal number by 1000, shift the decimal point 3 places to the left. Example, 48.19 divided by 1000. The decimal point will shift 3 places towards left, but we got only 2 places. As there are not enough digits to the left, we have to insert a 0. Now we can shift 3 places towards left. So the answer is 0.04819. Thank you.